Hi folks. Sometimes as a man, we have to sometimes take stock and realize where we are in life. It's all very well, who's on the go, rat race. It's all very well doing all that stuff. We don't really take stock to find out who we really are as a human being. Not as, how much have I got today? Who likes me today? No, but who we are as God intended us to be. But I was just thinking that, sometimes you just can't sleep. So you wake up, toss turn. Those of us that smoke, that haven't got a cigarette, this anxiety issues. When we don't get out to smoke, we tend to don't sleep and God knows what. But anyway, me, I usually call it God's calling. If I can't sleep, or if something's bothering me mentally or whatever, I usually call that God's calling. He's saying to me, "Alright, mate, get up, do something to get rid of this frustration you have, this anxiety." So I get up, I move about, I find something. And this is where this word hit me hard. Never really sort of think about it. It's always been there in the past, it's always been there in our lives. But I never really thought, let me take stock and start to use this word as a guidance or a pathway. This word, everyone hears it, but we don't use it to our potential enough. You wanna know what the word is? Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll tell you in a bit. Please don't forget to like, share, just comment and subscribe. And press that notification button. I'm gonna let you know what the word is. But first, some of you might have guessed it already. If not, it's a very, very strong word. This word, you can live or die by this word. This word you can manifest so much things from this one word. Depends how you use this word, of course. I once heard this. I heard this rapper. If any of you know KRS, he's a rapper, like an old school rapper, but he's one of these rappers that are conscious rappers. Every word is not about bars, it's about conscious lyrics. But he once said something that I look back on and think, wow, powerful statement. He was referring to what God meant to him in his life. And what is the meaning of God? God is simple as. What it meant was he was saying basically that we all know that God is a God. Some people believe in God, that He's a God. So what he's saying is, okay, now that I know that there is a God, I must perceive. Now that I perceive that there is a God, I must act godlike. I must walk and talk until then, we are never really human. Unless we acknowledge God as being the foundation of the planet. He made us. So we now have to kind of like act like God. Be like God. We don't need to be worshipping idols. These pop stars. It doesn't work. So the word that I'm referring to is the inspiration. Think about it. That word inspire. To be inspired. The inspired men of God. These men also were inspired to write the Bible. Inspiration is a very strong motivational tool when you can lock it into your brain, when you got that shit locked. To be inspired every day, daily. The breath you breathe is all inspiration. To be inspired in whatever field it is. It don't matter whatever it is. You could be a weed smoker, but if you're inspired by that weed smoking, if you're inspired by whatever it is, good or bad, each and every one of us will meet our judgments, good or bad. But to be inspired, I can't say any more than that. It took me years just to find, because I'm always hearing the word inspiration, inspired. It goes in here, comes out here. It's not hitting me here. I'm thinking, why am I the only guy that can't get inspired? Why is it I don't feel nothing? And I realised that it's because I didn't believe in God. I had no anchor. So slowly as I tried to find God in my own funny way, acknowledging God in my life, I'm starting to get inspired. It's not all peaches and cream, it's not all glamour, it's not all gold. There are times when you're gonna hate your life, you're gonna hate living. You're gonna hate the path you walk on. You're gonna hate everything. You're gonna feel the words against you. And sometimes it is. But when you are inspired, nothing can touch you. Because everything will just seem so immaterial, so small, petty. So I urge you people, my friends, fans, folks, foes, and family, try and be inspired by something that leads to good, that leads to achievement, success. Don't never let no one tell you any otherwise. Human beings are fallible, no matter who they are. Family, friends, whoever they are fallible, because you are your own person. You hear me? You're your own person. So let's be inspired. Let's be inspired by positive. Let's be inspired by God. Acknowledge God. And even sometimes, even now, the devil tries to fight me, just to get me to ignore God. Who's God? God can't give you that. God can't give you. When God gives you something, it's sweet and it lasts forever. When the devil gives you it, it lasts a couple of minutes and it's gone. You want it more, you're never going to get it. When God gives you that something, He gives you it forever. He gives you it naturally. He gives you it organically. Forget about greed. Forget about greed. Forget about chasing paper. Forget about money. Because you will get that paper. Look at me, I'm broke. Yeah? I'm trying to find happiness in my poor. Can you imagine if I was rich, how happy I would be? So, I'm not particularly worried about that. What people think about me. I'm not particularly worried about having a family because obviously think I ain't good enough. My Lord Almighty made me. I'm not good enough. All of us out there, we're good enough. So don't forget, be inspired. Make something happen. Create something. Let that be your legacy in life. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.